fucking duo again.
So, today, y'all, I want to talk about hookup culture. And not just hookup culture in the gay community, but like just hookup culture in general. But since it's specific, well, this conversation will be specific to our experiences. It's going to be about hookup culture in our world. But all right, so do you feel like nowadays, right, when you get to know somebody and you notice that they got a lot of people on their roster, does that make you feel intimidated?
I'm gonna say no, it doesn't make me feel intimidated. That is just that's just something I ain't gonna deal with. So I kind of asked that question up front, like, is you dealing with multiple people? And if you're dealing with multiple people, you ain't dealing with me.
Period.
So yeah.
Because I feel like I'm not intimidated by it, but it is an annoyance because it's kind of like, how can you dedicate the time to really get to know somebody if you are kind of splitting your energy and your time between multiple people? Like, it's always going to give very much an episode of Flavor of Love. And I'm not trying to compete or wait to be chosen.
But then again, I do feel like I am going to play devil's advocate, even though I don't agree with it. But there are some people that intentionally, I feel like, date multiple people. I don't know. But I feel like that needs to be said. Like, I'm dating other people.
No,
like,
it definitely should be stated from the rip.
And then let that person decide, like, if they want to date other people too, or if they want to skip the fact that out of here. Yeah.
So I feel like, all right. Well, hookup culture, I feel like, for a lot of people, it's kind of like a form of escapism. Because a lot of us have had experiences that have wounded us, traumatized us, and so as a result of that, we figure, all right, if I give less of me, that'll prevent any possibility of me getting hurt. But when you do meet somebody that you fucking with, right, and now you've developed these behaviors that are not the type of behaviors that are in alignment with being in a healthy relationship, then what?
I love that segue into the toxic behaviors.
Oh, yes, because that's the next motherfucking topic.
Yeah, I love that.
Toxic behavior in relationships.
But in the hookup culture, we still gonna go back to that because I do feel like, granted, like you said, everybody got their shit, that they little trauma that they, you know, but deal with that. Like, deal with that shit before you try to be trying, like.
Yeah, I mean, I was on that whole like come to me healed, tip for a little bit, but I mean, realistically speaking, like a lot of the people that you meet are not going to come to you healed, because like healing is an ongoing process. They may be more healed from something that they were going through, before you came along, but it might be other things that they're still dealing with. Like, I mean, I feel like as long as you're alive and breathing, it's always going to be something. It's always going to be something. So, I mean, it just depends on what you feel like you could deal with when you fucking with somebody.
So what's toxic and what's not?
Damn.
So what's toxic and what's not?
Because some shit that might be toxic to me might not feel like that for somebody else. But
all right, so I'm gonna get a little real with y'all. So I feel like my toxic behavior used to be, if I feel like you playing in my motherfucking face, then I gotta play in your motherfucking face.
Oh yeah.
And two
Yo.
wrongs don't make a right, of course not. But you're not about to play in my motherfucking face.
No, real shit. Real shit. No, I feel that. I feel like now
Because then people can dish it, but then people can't
can't
take it.
take it. Exactly. And I've experienced that a lot too. I've definitely like where I was dating somebody and I was like giving a lot of myself to them and and they was giving me like breadcrumbs basically. Yeah. And when I started to kind of return that same energy, that's when they wanted to like do right. So my thing was, you knew what you should have been doing the whole time. You was just choosing not to.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I don't even want it no more. I don't even want it no more.
That's malicious.
Real shit. Real shit.
That's
I ain't cool with
malicious.
this shit. I ain't cool with this shit. So, I mean, but like, because of what I've been through, I feel like now my toxic shit is like, I'm just slightly emotionally
Work on it, nigga.
unavailable.
Work on that
Real
shit.
shit. No, but just like one of our previous episodes, I said the door is open. Like I'm open to, something beautiful. I'm definitely working on, opening back up, my healing journey, all that good shit, But that's just where I'm at right now, truthfully. Yeah. But yeah, so all right.
Oh, not the music.
Now, moving on to a somewhat lighthearted topic that can still get a little heated. Oh. Cracking up like that. All right. So moving on to a somewhat lighthearted topic that can still get a little bit heated. I wanted to talk a little bit about Zodiac signs now. I know all of y'all don't even get into that shit. But for those who don't, this is what I always tell people, right? And I'm gonna take a fucking sip. Ooh. All right. So, I feel like there's some people that don't get into it at all, don't believe in it. But I always tell people, like, if you look like a duck, walk like a duck, quack like a duck, etc., then that's what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to judge a person based on who they are as an individual, but at the same time, if they fall under a certain, like, zodiac sign, they are going to have like similar traits, and that's just real shit. Like, whether you agree with it or not. So my question to you is, what signs do you feel like are the most toxic?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Pisces.
Mm-hmm.
Aquarius.
Ooh.
April Aries.
Okay.
Taurus.
Okay, so my question to you is,
and Libra. I was going, yeah.
okay, so are these all based off of like experiences you had with them, dating, friendships, otherwise?
All the above.
All the above. Okay.
Like, yeah, cause I ain't going to judge nothing, or if I ain't going to put like speak my opinion on something if I ain't never tried it. Like, I don't like people that do that.
Yeah.
They ain't never been through it. They ain't never tried it. They ain't never happened to them. But then they got an opinion about it. Yeah, all right. Off though. But yeah, I've dated those signs. I have friends that are those signs.
Okay.
And they be toxic.
But you know what? Like, your friendship type relationships is different from the romantic kind. So I mean, it's just certain things that you don't have to like deal with.
And I'm not going to say they are toxic. The traits that they have, some of them
Are toxic. Yeah, no.
toxic.
I feel like, honestly, I feel like every sign is trash, but I feel like every sign also has a lot of like gems to offer as well.
Yeah, but some signs got more toxic traits than others.
No, yeah, for sure. My dating experiences, most of the niggas I fuck with was either other water signs, fire signs, or air signs. And there's no sign that I don't fuck with, but there's certain signs that I feel like, all right, like I gotta keep you at a certain distance. Like I can't let you too close though, in order to preserve whatever we do got going on.
Mm.
So that definitely would be, let me see, like Aquarius.
What's yours? What's your most toxic signs? What you think?
Probably
Top four.
top four.
Top four.
Top four. Probably Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, and Leo.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on.
Why you say Leo?
And I forgot other cancers. But yeah. Yeah.
Why you say Leo?
Leo. My first serious boyfriend was a Leo, and he had a lot of issues, bad temperament. He just wasn't. He wasn't who I needed him to be, but you know, maybe I wasn't who he needed me to be. I don't know, but I just know that we got into it a lot. That was my first experience with like domestics, yeah, or DV as I should say, yeah. But and then I've dated other Leos after that, like that. A lot of them, they just be playboys. You feel me? So, but I mean, I ain't mad at you though. Get yours. Just don't try to like pull me in if all you want is right. To yada yada. Cause we could do that, and that could be that. Okay. For real, and that could be that. Just say that. Just say that, bro. You feel me? Yeah.
Those would be my top four toxic. Yeah, sure. Definitely. I mean, for toxic Zodiac.
For sure. All right. So we had enough heavy talk. Since, as y'all know, we is the motherfucking Barbs.
Yeah.
The fucking Barbs. We want to get into this Pink Friday 2 review. So y'all know Nicki just released this album. And I've had some conversations with like other friends of mine, and I've gotten mixed reviews. Some of them said they was fucking with it, some of them wasn't. For those of y'all that wasn't, and you know, you said you were expecting this or expecting that, I just feel like this album really is a reflection of her growth. She's literally talking about being a fucking mom in this album.
And a queen.
And a fucking queen. They still streaming her shit. She ain't gonna lie. Spotify. Yeah. And I feel like she took a lot of elements of Pink Friday and like previous hits that she's had, and she did some fan service for the Barbs, and she gave some nostalgic vibes. But she's also showing just where she is now, and the record is still fun. She's spitting. She's still giving pop Nika too, you know. And lyrically, the pen cannot be fucked with. Like maybe for some of y'all like I guess you wanted your socks to be blown off on the first listen because you just wanted something simple that you could immediately digest, but you gonna have to like spin this record a few times to really dissect them lyrics. See, a lot of y'all don't want to think when y'all listen to music.
And she referenced so
you know what I'm saying?
Old music. She referenced
Biggie
song. Oh my god. She referenced so much old school.
Yo, she really did. Crazy, for real.
And the bars. Y'all got to get into the bars behind the bars, like the metaphors and what she was really saying. Oh my god.
Yes, she lit. like she really lit still to this day, and that's why I still fuck with Nicki Minaj. Because if the shit was whack, I would say go back to the lab, sis. This is not it. But she's still giving what she need to give. Period. But on some shit, I wanted to ask you like what some of your favorite tracks on the record was.
I'ma say I did like Barbie Dangerous.
Okay.
I did. But I'm gonna say my top 4. Fuck the Club Up.
Okay. That's my shit.
Bam Bam I'm putting on there.
Oh yes.
Bam Bam I'm definitely putting on there. Everybody, she slid on that joint.
Yup.
And 4th one, I'm gonna go with oh my god, that's a hard one. Oh my god, man.
It ain't gotta be a top 5. Just like what's your favorite records on the album?
Okay, so Forward to Trini. Love Forward to Trini.
Yeah.
Barbie Dangerous, of course. Beat Beat was good.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I was listening to the whole fucking album today again. It's like my 3rd time listening to the album. I was just cleaning. I was just listening to it straight through.
I haven't stopped playing it.
Billie Eilish.
Yes. Yeah, that shit was lit. Yo, all right, so my favorites is Big Difference, Fuck the Club Up, Needle, Barbie Dangerous, Everybody. And I actually really like Are You Going Already?
Yeah, that was a nice song.
It's really sweet.
Song,
yeah, it's really sweet.
The whole album was.
It was good.
It was her best body of work. I'm gonna say that it was her best body of work. Because at first people were saying it, Queen was better. And at first I was mad because she was singing on a lot of this was my expectation at first. She was singing a lot. I was pissed she was singing on the whole, on a lot of it. But then I had to think about Pink Friday 1, so I was like, okay, she did do a lot of singing in there too, whatever like that. And then what was behind it, her just saying where she at now, because I really wanted her to come on this album and slide every track, but and just really, I guess, be the bully that Nicki is. I guess I didn't want her to be a bully, maybe, but she really could have. But I did like that she used "Fuck the Club," but that's fucking Lotto's song.
You know what?
She slid on Lotto's song. I love that because.
All right, two things. Yo, that Lotto disc was lit. But I want to say I don't view Nick as a bully. I think that she's it's just somebody that will defend herself very loudly and champion for herself. Because if you don't, then who else will?
She did say she be giving these bitches her crown and they be losing it. Nah.
Yo. Yo. All right.
Yeah.
So I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he said that I'm not quoting him verbatim, but he said something along the lines of, "I feel like she plateaued," something along the lines of how he feels about Drake or Chris Brown, two other artists that have been putting out music for a long ass time. Like Chris is like damn near like 20 years at this point. Drake is like 10, just like Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Or well, 10 plus actually. So he was like, you know, I just don't see the maturity. I don't see the growth.
And what?
Her lyrical content.
Who said that?
This is a friend of mine. I'm not. We not gonna name him, but just know we had some words. But yeah, I was just thinking to myself, it's crazy because I'm like, I feel like, oh, you know what? Hold on, before I even like get into it, he was saying that because she named it Pink Friday 2 and it's supposed to be like a sequel, he just expected more. He felt like the production was lacking. He felt like the arrangements were lacking. He felt like sonically it wasn't giving what it needed to give, and not even from a bias standpoint, I was just appalled because that's not. I don't know what you're experiencing and what you're listening to, but when I listen to motherfucking Pink Friday 2, I just feel like it really is like, as she said herself, it really is like a full circle moment. Because again, as I said earlier, she just took a lot of elements from the highlights of her career, and she still made something new and fun and Yeah, I fuck with it. But what do you think of critiques like that?
I mean, people, everybody not gonna like everything.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Because at first I hated that she was singing on it. Like I said, I hated that she was singing on the album. But then I had to think about Pink Friday. Because I really wanted her to come over and just like spit every fucking song.
Yeah.
But it's Nicki, so she gonna sing a little.
I like when Nicki sing a little bit. A little bit. Oh shit. All right. We gonna wrap this up for the night, but listen, if you like this, subscribe, comment, share, do all that good shit. You know we love that over here. Period. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out.